sabe hacer. Alza tu cabeza, férrate al Señor, Él va abriendo camino a tu favor. Roca inconmovible, Santo de Israel, Él ha vencido antes. Dios lo hará, Dios lo hará otra vez en las aguas moviendo el camino. Dios lo hará otra vez en el fuego, Él camina contigo. Él es tu redentor, tu proveedor, escudo y tu fiel amigo, porque te defiendo. No hay promesas que no cumplirá, lo que un día Él dijo, Él lo hará. Siempre a tiempo, Él no tardará, su palabra jamás fallará. No hay promesas que no cumplirá, lo que un día Él dijo, Él lo hará. Siempre a tiempo, Él no tardará, su palabra jamás pasará. No hay promesas, no hay promesas que no cumplirá. Él cumple cada cosa a su tiempo, porque el tiempo de Dios es perfecto en cada lugar, en cada momento. Yo no sé lo que tú le estás pidiendo al Señor, pero créelo conmigo, créelo conmigo. No hay promesas que no cumplirá, lo que un día Él dijo, Él lo hará. Siempre a tiempo, Él no tardará, su palabra jamás pasará. Dios lo hará otra vez en las aguas, sigas amigos. Dios lo hará otra vez en el fuego, camino conmigo. Él es tu redentor, tu proveedor, escudo y tu fiel amigo, porque te defiendo conmigo. Dios lo hará otra vez. Dios lo hará otra vez. Si Él lo dijo, Él va a cumplir. Él lo hará otra vez, Él lo hará otra vez, Él lo hará.
Bendiciones para todos ustedes. Bienvenido a una entrega más de Arte Mujer. Welcome to all of you. Yes, one more time. Arte Mujer. Arte, art, mujer, woman. Arte Mujer. This is an ExpoFest when it first started of international women artists. For now is ExpoFest of all the artists because it has been open to men. I think this is the third year that we open Arte Mujer to the Papizukis, to everyone. So Arte Mujer Expo Fest 2026, 7 year. Yes, we started on 2020 and it was all virtual, only virtual due to pandemic. Comenzamos en el 2020 y era solamente virtual por la pandemia, porque no pudimos salir allá afuera a hacer lo que nosotros queríamos. We couldn't go out there and have this festival that it was supposed to go home at Riverside Church with art exhibit at the gallery over there. Yes, Arely Figueroa was hoping put this together, and the Riverside Church was going to sponsor the space, and it was supposed to be a 1 month worth of arts with workshops, art exhibits, all that wonderful thing that you see online. We were supposed to have it there, but pandemic showed up and it was here but we still made it happen, and it was 100% virtual back then. And then 3 years, 3 years, no, more than 3 years, since 2022, 2021, we had some things going on at Casita CTM in 2021, right? We had a fashion show, remember? And some artists came to Casita CTM to the studio, and they were part of Ana Montero with a monologue. And then 2022, we went to the Dominican Republic. And we did it from Best Buy. Remember, from Best Buy in Gascue, in Santo Domingo. Araceli Davila from Mexico drove over there for the film fest. She didn't drive. She went over there. She took a plane over there, excuse me, for the film fest. And we had a film fest over there, and artists.
I can't hear you. You're muted. Can't hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
It looks like we came off. You can hear me now? Okay, good.
Yes.
It looks
Yes.
like we came off and then we went out. Let me just go back in here to Zoom on my other device. So yeah, we have been doing this festival, like I said, producing this festival in person, since 2021. But 2020 was 100% virtual. And it has been fun. It's been a lot of fun. Let's see, Lisa now is a guest. Okay, all right. So I think we are ready to go. We are ready to go because I wanted to make sure that we look good, and I wanted to make sure that you are able to hear us on YouTube before we start with the guest artist. Yo quería asegurarme que me podían ver y me podían escuchar en YouTube antes de ir directamente a la artista de esta noche. La artista de esta noche va a estar impartiendo un taller acá el 29 de agosto. Okay, the artist tonight, Lisa Roma, she's the artist for tonight, and she's going to be conducting a workshop. Yes, let me put this here, conducting the gallery, conducting a workshop on August 29th. She will be conducting a workshop here. She's going to talk to us a little bit about that workshop. Let's see. I just want to make sure that we hear ourselves before we start. And today I am in the Fogon Art Center. This is where I do. This is where I do my Bohemian nights, and we are here tonight. And yesterday I came over here, but I couldn't go past the Picapollo place. I couldn't go past Kennedy Fried Chicken because the water was too much. I was not going to be able to put up the gate, and plus people were not going to show up. There were people waiting for hours for the water to stop in order to like move around. I was there for like an hour and a half waiting and waiting and waiting. And at the end, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to my ex, which she still calls me, you know, nuera, mother-in-law. And I went and we did the workshop from there, and it was done. You know, when we do this live virtual, sometimes little things, you know, go on. The artist is not ready to come in, or, you know, Zoom is not working, or whatever. It just happens, but we have the patience and we make it happen. That's the whole idea of it, not to give up in life and to make it happen. Esa es la idea de todo, ¿verdad? Que nosotros no nos demos por vencidos y nosotros hacemos que suceda lo que tiene que suceder. Bueno, sí, y recuerden, quédense ahí porque después de ahí ve la segunda parte del taller de anoche y le voy a enseñar cómo hacer un poema rapidito. Stay there after Lisa because you are going to be part of the second part of the workshop from last night of poetry in motion. We were learning a little bit about the elements that poets utilize to create a poem. So you could get this poem that you're going to create, and you come here on Saturday, tomorrow, from 1 to 3. Lina Beltre is going to be here conducting a workshop, poetic collage. Bring photos, magazines, and if you don't have a poem, the poem that you're going to create tonight, that's what you're going to bring. Así que no se olviden, al final vamos a continuar con la segunda parte del taller de anoche, que es para que aprendan cómo hacer un poema, el cual usted va a traer mañana para acá de 1 a 3 para el taller que Lina Beltre va a impartir de poema collage. En español yo estuve buscando la traducción, translation. There's no translation. It is collage. En español también se dice collage. Yo no sé, si ustedes saben otra cosa, me dejan saber. Bueno, aquí vamos a comenzar compartiendo la biografía, leyendo la biografía de perdón, está hablando de Nina, leyendo la biografía de Lisa Roma y también compartiendo su foto y vamos a conocer un poquito de ella, ¿ok? So we are going to start by sharing Nina, as I keep saying Nina, coño, excuse me. Ay, coño is not allowed. Hit your mouth. Lisa Roma. Photo and biography.
Hi there. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you.
Okay. Okay. Lisa Roma is a published poet and writer, editor, songwriter, visual artist, and photographer, interfaith minister, and visionary. She is founder, director. She is founder, director of Creative Women's Network, Electric Goddess Orchestra, and the Half Moon Theater Company. She's going to talk to us a little bit about that later on. She develops and facilitates creative workshops like we're going to be doing here on the 29th for writers and is involving her musical theater production for a wide audience. She is currently writing 2 memoirs, a children's book, and preparing 2 poetry books illustrated with her photography for ebook for ebook. And I have her um her bio also in Spanish, and I want to read it to you in Spanish. Tengo su biografía en español y quiero leérsela a usted en español también. Lisa Roma es una poeta y escritora publicada, editora, compositora. Ella es una escritora publicada, ella es editora, compositora, artista virtual y fotógrafa. Ministra interreligiosa y visionaria. Es fundadora y directora de Creative Women's Network, de mujeres creativas, creadoras, ¿verdad? Es como eso. Electric Goddess Orchestra y The Half Moon Theater, la media luna, el teatro La Media Luna y la diosa, la guitarra y diosa orquesta. Estoy tratando de traducir aquí. Desarrolla y facilita talleres creativos, porque ella va a estar facilitando acá el 29 de agosto. Ella le va a hablar un poquito de esos talleres, yo lo voy a traducir. El desarrollo facilita talleres creativos para escritores y está evolucionando su producción de teatro musical para una amplia audiencia. Actualmente ella está escribiendo 2 memorias, un libro infantil también, y preparando 2 libros de poesía ilustrado con fotografías para publicación en libros electrónicos. Ella es Lisa Roma y vamos a recibirla. Let's give her applause. Vamos a Lisa Roma que está con nosotros acá participando en Arte Mujer 2026, séptima entrega. Give it up for Lisa Roma. She's here participating on Arte Mujer 2027 on the seventh year. Hola, Lisa. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. How's it going?
It's very good. I very busy lately and there's just so much going on and yeah, so I'm exploring writing facilitations and publishing, so there's a lot to do, you know, and yeah, everything is about creating and taking care of the 2 cats.
So let me try to translate, my English and Spanish and my Spanglish, they cross together and I'm a mess sometimes. Although you're not supposed to be saying that. Tomorrow we're going to be here listening to this workshop about, what we say with our mouth, we have to be very careful. Mañana vamos a estar aquí nosotros también escuchando de un taller de metafísica, donde dice que hay que tener cuidado con esas palabras y con lo que decimos. Pues yo dije, yo soy un mes con el inglés y español y traduciendo. Solisa dice que ha estado bien ocupada últimamente porque ella ha estado trabajando, editando, manteniéndose activa en las artes, pero también tiene 2 gatos, Lisa. 2 gatos que ella también tiene que atender. Y yo sé lo que significa eso porque yo tengo un nieto gato, and I know what that means because I have a grand cat. My son's cat is my grand cat, and I know what it's like.
Like having a grandbaby, yeah.
So, Lisa, you have a lot on your plate. Talk to me about the Electric Goddess, the theater company, all of that wonderful stuff. The floor is yours. Talk to us. When did it started? Why did you decide to do all these wonderful things? You're an editor. You creating a magazine. You editing book. You have all these wonderful ideas that you have together to bring people together So, the floor is yours. Le estoy preguntando que nos diga, ella tiene muchas cosas, ella es editora, compositora, cantante, tiene el teatro, tiene la orquesta, también es músico, ¿ok? She plays the piano, the guitar, she's a musician as well. So, que nos ilustre un poquito más de todas estas cosas que ella hace.
Okay, well, where do I begin? I grew up listening to all kinds of music because my father always had all kinds of records playing. So my ears were attuned. And when I was 2 years old, I wanted to play the piano. And my dad got me a small piano and I started playing by ear. So that's how that started. And, you know, the British invasion, all kinds of music, the Beatles, jazz, classical, show tunes. So I was influenced by many different types of music, and I started writing my own songs when I was like 17 and on piano.
Give me
Basically,
a
I
chance to
started writing on
translate.
piano and
Great.
and
Give me a chance
then
to translate.
guitar.
I want to make sure I don't lose anything in the translation.
All right.
Okay. So
Sure.
Lisa comenzó a los 17 años. Comenzó a escribir canciones desde los 17 años. Su papá tenía un piano en su casa y ahí fue que ella comenzó a tocar el piano y a aprender a tocar el piano. El papá también tenía mucho LP. ¿Se recuerdan los LP? Los LP y ella escuchaba mucha música en su casa y ella ha sido influenciada por muchos artistas eh, como los Beatles y de ahí por ahí, por ahí. Ok, Lisa.
Okay. So I started listening to Billie Holiday, then I started listening to Carole King, Joni Mitchell, Laura Nyro, and I was listening to Motown. I was listening to rock and roll. I was listening to folk music, and I started writing poetry, and then the songs started coming. And I really fell in love with harmony. I love harmony, and so and also Brazilian jazz. So that is and Celtic music and Native American sounds. So all those kind of fuse into my songs. And there's the mystical sound too. And strange poetic words that like when I would start writing, some of these songs would come. I always say songs come to me through divine inspiration. And so sometimes I would think, oh my God, people are going to think I'm crazy. These lyrics are so out there. But as I got older and more mature, I started accepting that, this is divine, this is spiritual, this is connected to the earth, because I was always inspired by nature as well. And so
Okay,
music
wait,
is
wait, let me
very
translate.
healing.
Let me translate, my love.
Okay.
So, Lisa, sí, espérate, because then I want to make sure I give a little bit of everything. So, Lisa, escuchaba a Billie Holiday, The Motown, eh, y empezó después a, ella empezó después a hacer, a escribir poemas, ¿verdad? Y darle esa armonía a los poemas, esa melodía a los poemas. Ella es inspirada por el jazz brasileño, muy inspirada por el jazz brasileño. También por la música nativo americana y nativa y también ella dice que su inspiración viene de, de, de lo divino, ¿verdad? De lo divino, cuando ella escribe, ella dice, pero Dios mío, esa inspiración, la gente va a creer que la gente va a creer como que yo, no sé, como que o estoy loca o que es rara esta persona, pero lo que pasa es que su motivación viene ya de lo divino, es bien espiritual. Como ya saben, la, la biografía de ella pudieron leer que ella es reverenda, ¿ok? Y ella me dice, ella es judía, pero ella, I'm sorry, Lisa, I'm going to share this in our conversation. She said, I'm Jewish, but I believe in Jesus. Ella
What?
dijo, yo soy judía, pero yo creo en Jesús. I was like, okay, pues está todo. That's why I'm your friend. I was like, okay, she could be my friend. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Entonces yo dije, okay, ella puede ser mi amiga entonces, porque si es judía y cree en Jesús. Entonces, ella es bien espiritual y esa inspiración viene ya de lo natural, de esa espiritualidad que ella ya trae con ella. Okay, my love, now your turn.
Okay. So, the poetry I kind of fell in love with was haiku. Haiku poetry started in Japan, and it's very short and it's very inspired by nature, but I put all kinds of elements in there. And so I've taken haiku, which is basically 17 syllable poem, and I created like a whole, poem with several different haikus that tell like a story, you know. And I wrote one for
Okay,
Ground Zero. Yeah.
so 1 second. So, ella le gusta mucho y escribe haiku. Ayer le estuvimos hablando de los haiku, ¿recuerdan? Que es ya 3 líneas, 17 sílabas, y la primera línea es 5 sílabas, la segunda 7 sílabas, y la tercera 5 sílabas. Entonces, ella le encanta este poema de estructura de haiku, porque es inspirado por la naturaleza, pero ella también utiliza muchos elementos. Y repito, recuerden que le dije anoche que este poema es um, japonés. Ok, Lisa.
Okay. And also, I have to tell you about photography. I started doing photography when I was like 7. My dad gave me my first camera because he was a photographer. And so I design my own books. I put photography together with my poetry. And I also write memoir. So I'm also interested in creating groups to facilitate memoir writing, personal narrative, and poetry as a healing modality. Because I feel very strongly that when we write, we're releasing, we're healing, we're telling our story. It's therapeutic. And I'll be working with, people that are looking for that, but also people who want to be creative in general. So,
Yes. So, ella también empezó a hacer fotografía cuando ella tenía 7 años. Su papá también era fotógrafo y ella empezó a diseñar sus propios libros y comenzó a hacer fotografía con su poesía. También ella empezó a hacer su memoria, escribir su memoria. Ella está muy interesada también en crear y facilitar estos talleres de memoria para como terapia, ¿verdad? A escribir. La memoria ayuda mucho. Ella empezó a hacer estos talleres y facilitar estos talleres para las personas que quieren sanar como parte de sanación
por aquí
y
ando.
facilitar estos talleres en general. Ella, ella está muy involucrada en estos talleres de memoria y recuerden que ella va a estar aquí con nosotros el 29 de agosto de 1 a 3 de la tarde aquí en el Fogon Art Center, impartiendo un taller del cual ella nos va a hablar un poquito más. Okay, Lisa, we translating. So estamos...
I just want to let you know
Gracias a toda la persona que
one of
está
my cats
entrando.
What?
That just giving thanks to all the people that are coming in and joining in
I'm
Zoom.
very excited. I'm very happy because I see a few of my friends here. Thank you for being here, everybody. One of my cats, Socrates, is trying to break down my bedroom door. He's scratching
They
and
want to be part,
Ay, ¿qué
wants to
hice?
come in, but I'm not letting him come in. Sorry.
they want to
Yeah,
be part of the Zoom. That's what it is.
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Um,
Ay,
So
so
talk to us about your music and you are a composer. You write all your music. You write your
yeah.
music and you
Okay.
musicalize
Yes.
your music. Le estoy
Yes.
preguntando que nos hable un poco de su música. Ella es músico, ella toca instrumentos, de que yo sepa, guitarra y piano. I don't know if you play anything else, piano and guitar. You let us know now.
My
Y
main instrument
ella,
is guitar. Yeah.
yeah, yes. Y ella es compositora, so ella compone su propia música y tiene su banda. Háblanos un poquito de esa banda, de esa música, de lo que tú compones. Talk to us about your music and
So,
your composition.
okay. My main instrument is guitar and also my voice. And when I started writing songs, after a while, after several years, I realized that all the songs I was writing were part of one story. And so I got this idea for a musical theater production. And so I performed like a trial run of one version of that. I called it Love Is, which is a musical memoir. And it's got poetry, it's about relationships, it's about nature, and it's about, people in community and healing.
I'm sorry, 1 second, 1 second. I don't hear you. Wait, 1 second, please. 1 second, 1 second. Lisa, 1 second, Lisa. Give me 1 second, please. So we are able to hear you. Ahora, now Lisa, please
Okay,
continue.
okay. So what
Now,
did you hear up to? Nothing?
I don't remember.
Okay,
This,
okay.
and I'm
Let me
right now.
recap.
I'm doing like I'm an octopus because I'm on YouTube. I'm here. I'm there, and
You're
I'm translating. So
multitasking. You're multitasking. Bravo to Lina for multitasking. You're doing such a great
dice
job.
multifacial. Eso, yo ni sé cómo se dice multi. Ay, eso mismo. El que sepa que me lo escriba por ahí. At this point, the translation is like, "Ña, Ña, Ña." Okay. So
Okay.
Lisa, your music.
Okay.
Let's go back to your music.
All right. So I started writing songs and I realized that all these songs are part of a story, a bigger story. And I realized that I know what that story is and I need to tell it. So I started working on, the script, the scenes, the characters, and putting that together. I've used some of my spoken word poetry interspersed with some of the songs, and like the characters are having conversations with themselves, and it's about relationships, it's about community, it's about nature, and how people come together for a common cause. But the first version that I did in January was a trial run, and so I'm trying to apply for a grant with Bronx Council on the Arts, so they will help me produce it. Yeah. And it's called Love Is, a musical memoir.
Good. So,
Yeah.
let me try to translate.
Okay.
Déjame tratar de traducir. ¿Tú supiste? So, las canciones de ella es de naturaleza, naturaleza. Entonces, también dentro de sus composiciones es como que ella pone ella pone a los personajes en una canción a interactuar y hablar, ¿verdad? Hablar, a conversar y hablar. Y es como todo, como atraer a las personas en comunidad, atraer a las personas juntas. Hay una canción que ella tiene que hoy no la vamos a poder escuchar, pero quizás el último día del festival sí, que se llama Sunflower. We're not going to be able to listen to Sunflower today, but I'm just letting them know about some of your songs. You know, Sunflower, which I love because Sunflower is my best flower. A mí me encanta la flor del sol. So ella tiene una canción del flor del sol. So las canciones de ella hay como mucho de naturaleza y conversación. Y también ella habla de lo que está pasando y ella involucra un poquito de todo, ¿verdad? Como un movimiento social también dentro de sus canciones. Okay, Lisa, I think I
Okay,
translated
so
that
I
part.
actually can put some of my song links in the chat and people could listen to them. You know, if you go to the song links that I'm putting in the chat, you could hear my songs.
Sí.
So if anybody
Entonces
wants
ahí
to.
yo creo, tú sabes que Lisa, put it again because maybe the people that just came in won't be able to see the chat. Or I could do it for you
It's okay.
if you
It's
I don't
here. It's in
know.
the chat. It's accessible for it's in the
In the
chat, so
chat,
it won't go away. Yeah.
they're not able to see it. But I'll do it. I'll do it myself.
Okay.
Also, now, um, I don't know if it's okay. Um, I would like to listen to before you go into your poetry
Mm-hmm.
reading, poetry and memoirs, and she's gonna share, you know, some of her work antes de ella ir a leer su poesía y su memoria, porque ella también compartir con nosotros su trabajo literario. Me gustaría escuchar una canción de ella. I think I would like now, if it's okay, if you could play that song so they could have a taste of. I told her that her voice is so angelic. I really love your voice. God bless your
Thank
voice.
you.
It's
Thank you.
beautiful. Yeah. So
All right.
can you play it,
I will
please?
try to. I'm gonna click on it and see what comes through.
Yeah, we're gonna click on it. We were trying to do this earlier before going
Yeah.
live. It worked. Antes de ya, if commercials come up, just close your mic. Okay, just close your mic. Actually, close your mic right now. Yeah, close your mic right now. And only when the music come up, you could unmute.
Okay, let's see if this
So we are,
works.
yeah. Just give me the thumbs up like this when you hear your song. So I could mute you. We're playing safe, baby. Nosotros estamos aquí haciendo las cosas, tratando de hacer las cosas lo más chévere, ¿verdad? Y vamos ahora a escuchar su voz, que es maravillosa, es una voz angelical. Me encanta la voz de Lisa. Ella estuvo aquí participando con nosotros en la Bohemian Night. Ella estuvo acá con nosotros, yeah. She participated in the Bohemian Night. She was here with her guitar, playing the guitar. She was live. You could go to my Instagram and you could see the video of her performing here. Also, for those of you that is the first time coming into the festival, please go to my YouTube channel, Lina Beltre. Just search Lina Beltre and go follow me on YouTube. And you are going to have fun with all of the Arte Mujer from back 2021. 2020 was in Facebook, but 2021 until now is through YouTube. Just when you have your song ready, just give me the thumbs up and it's okay. Well, don't worry about it. Once you have it, just give me the thumbs up with your hand like this, and I will. Oh, it's not working now? Okay, try again because it was working before. Do you have it with you? Okay, let's see. Let's see if I could probably make you host or co-host, and you are able to, I'm gonna make you co-host, Lisa, so you are able to play your music. Maybe it goes now. Now there's so many restrictions with Zoom. I I don't, it's like every year things happens and it changes. Just let me know now if you're able to do it. Give me the thumbs up when you hear your music on your side, and we will open the mic so we could hear your music. But Lisa is going to be here. Lisa is going to be here conducting a workshop on the 29th of August from 1 to 3 p.m. And it's $20 if you, I want to try to put the link over here. It's $20 in advance and $25 at the door. And when I say at the door, we are at El Fogon Art Center, 989 Home Street, Bronx, New York, 10459. We are in the corner of Home and Vice, and we'll be here if you cannot purchase online the ticket. You just come in, you have to pay at $25 door, and it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. So are you able to
It's not working. I don't know why it's not working. Yeah.
It's not working? It's okay. You could sing a little bit, maybe, we're able to hear you.
No, it's okay. Yeah. Yeah.
It was there before. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened now, but
I'm not
you could still
sure.
continue to try.
I'm not
It was there
sure.
before. Well,
Yeah.
you had it on cue. It was there. I was able to hear the song,
I know.
but
I don't
it's
know what
okay.
happened. Yeah.
It's okay, not a problem. On the 31st, the last day of the event, we're gonna play your music. I hope you'll be here with us at Fogon Art Center, so you could, be part of the open mic that we're gonna have, be part of the artists that are presenting. On that last day, the 31st, it is on Monday, we are having a workshop, a dance workshop, merengue, a workshop. We're having a dance performance, singing, drinks, open mic, karaoke. It's gonna be great. So maybe if we cannot get this now, maybe next time on the 31st, on the last day of the festival, they able to listen to you. But we
Right.
could go, and listen to it. You can hear it now?
No, I was gonna
And
say that I posted the links in the chat so
yes.
they could copy and paste the links and listen to it at their leisure.
Okay, no problem. So, maybe we could hear some of your poetry, your literature. How about that? Vamos a escuchar algunos de sus trabajos de literatura. Lo que tú quieras
Okay.
leer, whatever you want to read. Lisa and I met, okay, on the workshops that I always share with you that Bronx Council on the Art facilitate for the Bronx Memoir that they publish every year. This is the 10th, number 10, la número 10. Yes, la número 10 y la número 9 está ahí. Lisa también está en la número 9 y la número 10. Nosotros nos conocimos en estos talleres que facilita el Bronx Council on the Arts de literatura. Nos conocimos, una gran familia, nos hicimos amigas, después nos vimos en una de esas actividades y por ahí hemos hecho una gran amistad. Entonces, ella está aquí presentándole algunos de esos trabajos también. The floor is yours.
Okay. This is a poem that I wrote about 9/11 years ago, a few years after it happened. I was a new teacher when 9/11 happened, so it's called Ode to Ground Zero. Can you hear me good? You can hear me? Okay. A rectangular and these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 haikus. Okay. A rectangular field of daffodils suggests yellow hopefulness. Bless those hands, however many, that planted this blanket of sunshine. Across the river from ground zero, I stand writing promenade dreams. The sound I hear is traffic rushing madly past a steadfast blue sky. How to begin to rebuild the skyline or sew the skin of the sky? It takes many threads to weave a strong cloth than what we stitch with anger. I lean on the black solid iron fencing while ground zero still smokes. After winter, spring, says the billboard. I say, after this, what? And here's the photo. You see 2 plots of daffodils across from where the 9/11 happened. Yeah, thank you.
So
And
one second, lo que están en Zoom pueden poner la traducción en español, ¿ok? Ustedes pueden poner la traducción en español, en YouTube también, en su canal, pueden poner la traducción en español para que disfruten de su trabajo de poesía.
I write love poems too.
Sí, I'm not going to translate this, I'm letting people know that they could go and do translate on Zoom and also on YouTube. Pero ese poema que ella escribió fue acerca del 9/11. Before 9/11, you said? Y eso pasó antes del 9/11. Before or after, you said? You said you
What,
wrote
about
that?
9/11? The poem?
9/11. You
The
wrote,
poem was written about 9/11, but a couple of years
oh,
after 9/11.
4 years
Might have been the
after.
following year.
Because, we have a singer, Ricardo Arjona, which he wrote about 9/11 before it happened. So I just,
Oh, that was
yeah, there's,
prophetic. I
yes, yes,
have some friends who actually had prophetic experiences about 9/11 before it happened. Yeah.
yes. So that's why I'm asking. I was like, wait,
Yeah. No, this was not before it
So
happened.
ella,
This was in response to it because
eso fue
across the river. Yeah.
de lo que pasó después del 9/11. Por favor, pongan en su YouTube o pongan aquí mismo en el Zoom la traducción. Okay, continue, my love.
Okay, I was gonna say that I also write love poems and, there's short haikus. I mean, a haiku is short anyway. But here's one. Okay. Here's a photograph of my late husband, who was an artist. His name was True. And he's here doing some artwork. And the poem I wrote for that is, I was born with you inside me. I was born with music in my soul. Because we both loved music so much, and music is love, and love is music. Here's another poem. And this is a photograph of my old bedroom in a house taken at a strange angle. And the haiku is, wall shadows sometimes know you are missing, ask for you, whisper your name. Should I read some more? I'll find another one. I unfold, one rose petal at a time, wise and soft as muffled snow. Exchanging places with a single touch of eyes, cocooned butterflies.
Thank you. I would love for you to take a little bit of more time because they are haiku, because they're quick and fast, you know, it's only 3 lines. So we could have a taste of it.
Right. Well, that's all. I could tell you about the workshop.
Be, no. Can you read the last one a little more slowly so we could, please?
Okay. The one about the rose or the butterflies?
Haiku, mis amores, porque ella lo que hace es que ella le encanta, she loves haiku. Ella le encanta los haiku porque son cortitos y se puede decir muchas cosas. Entonces lo que ella hace es, como ella es fotógrafa, ella tiene foto y de la foto así, ¿verdad? De los haiku. Now, I would like to know if you take the photo first or you do the haiku first and then the photo. A mí me gustaría saber si ella hace la fotografía primero y después el haiku, o el haiku primero y después la fotografía.
That's like the same kind of question of a song. Like, do you get the lyrics first or does the music come first? Actually, I'm always taking photographs and I have like like an old-fashioned camera with a zoom lens, and so I
Mhm.
was always taking photographs. And then it's even easier to take photographs with a phone, right? But haiku poems just will come to me. Any kind of poem, it just drops into my head, you know. So I just make sure I match up the photo with that's most appropriate for the poem, you know. And that's how I put this book together. I'm going to be publishing them online because I want them to be color. So they're going to be ebooks.
Ella va a hacer una serie de ebooks con la fotografía y los haiku. Y ella lo que hace es que ella toma la fotografía y ella escribe. Entonces después como que hace como una selección a ver qué haiku va bien, va perfectamente con esta fotografía que ella ya ha tomado.
The book is called Haikuicized. Yeah. But I'll let you know about it and I'll have more information at the workshop. Yeah.
Nice. Can you repeat the last one that you read, please? The haiku
Sure.
that you read.
Okay. The one with the butterflies or the rose?
Butterfly.
Okay.
The butterfly.
Okay. Exchanging places with a single touch of eyes, cocooned butterflies.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So the students that were there from last night, que hay una de esos students there from last night,
Yay.
the haiku, ahí
Mhm.
está, ¿ok? Los estudiantes que estuvieron anoche y aprendieron así, ¿verdad? Escucharon de haiku, ahí está. Ahí está. What else do you have for us, Lisa? Do you want to read from the memoir from Bronx
That's what
Performing
I was
Arts?
thinking. If you want me to, sure.
Yes.
Okay. I will read from the memoir. Okay, ready? The winter of our arrival. It's an excerpt from my memoir, Vagabond Sky. Okay. The gold and red leaves of autumn decorated our every pathway with surreal brilliance as we held hands through the thick and thin of life's adventures and events. Burnt orange, scarlet, burgundy, golds, and browns contrast the intermittent gray sky. We navigated the uncharted waters of our deepening relationship with grace, balancing the days of inebriation and sobriety with delicate finesse and growing emotional strength, setting forth our goals and future plans. On days like these, the sky was often a gift. Early one morning, as the sky grew brighter, we listened for birds. It rained through the night as the clouds drifted and we held each other tightly. We talked about our dreams, he and I, all the things we were going to build together and accomplish, this dream of ours, and all the things we'd share. There's a white swan in the sky now, in the clouds with its wings outspread. Now it's expanding, it's flying, and now it's an angel. The clouds have parted. I see blue. Birds fly, trees shimmer. As long as I can see the sky, I'm all right. He'll see it too, and there's still hope. The sky that had temporarily divided us through the night of rain and wandering has finally united us again. He said he saw the pain in my eyes, asked if I think that will make him stop. It's real, and we are in the hospital because he's sick now. He asks if I'm uncomfortable. I ask if he wants me to leave. He doesn't answer. They wheel him into the intake triage section. Nowhere to sit. I walk around the bend to the emergency entrance hallway. I stand there staring at trees and sky in the distance through the glass doors. I feel my eyes begin to get wet, and I struggled to keep it in. I put on my dark glasses. I think about the other day in the park when we were greeted by an entourage of geese, Canadian geese. He emptied an entire bag of popcorn just to feed them. They gathered around him, came straight out of the lake with the mallards. When they were done eating, they all swam gracefully back into the lake, flapping wings. Then we sat on a large log together around an empty drumming circle and talked and talked some more about our relationship and where we're headed. He kissed me tenderly on the neck. The sun shone warmly on that autumnal place, trees reflected in the lake, clear and crisp, dripping below the horizon at the close of day. That winter we moved in together, gathering our possessions, music, art, and poetry, rearranged the furniture, flavoring the air with our cooking. Surpassing our previous goals, we nourished each other consciously and rose above the expectations of those who thought we erred in our decision. We laughed like children learning to speak a new language, where words molded into shapes and sounds that only twins could understand. Every moment became a glowing peace, a golden healing, a deeper camaraderie. From this new season, our souls agreed with silent glee. It was the best thing that could happen in a very long while. Armed with compassion and humor, we celebrated our bond and savored the sweetness of a more delicate bouquet, a finer wine of love. That's one of the chapters in Vagabond Sky, my memoir. Anybody have any comments? Should I read some more?
No cucumber.
I love cucumbers. They're very healthy, actually. People make
Miss
cucumber juice. Yeah,
cucumber, Miss Anna.
I love
I
it.
really love that one. I really love that work. Anything else you want to share with us?
I don't know. I mean, I could read I could read another chapter, a little chapter. Would you like to hear?
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
One more chapter, and
Okay.
then we talk about
Okay.
the
A
workshop.
small excerpt from my memoir that
Yeah.
they published last year.
Yes.
Yeah. Because this one is funny. This one is actually funny. It's when my late husband and my second husband and I first met. It's called First Sight. Okay. That's how it all started in this lifetime, like some big cosmic surprise. And the universe said, okay, here you are, say hello. We must have recognized each other's energy signature, soul, voice, like a long-awaited introduction. We were caught off guard, but somehow we just knew, though couldn't admit it then. He stepped into the room and sat down right in front of me at the long, smoky glass table. We glanced at each other and instantly turned away, stunned, as if we had just collided and our souls had bumped heads. Discreetly, I watched him the moment he entered the room, not yet knowing how my life was about to change. He walked from the doorway to the front of the room where I stood and sat down. Maybe my mouth opened just a little, and maybe he hid a subtle knowing smirk. He was beautiful, tall, dark, and handsome, different from all the others I had seen, at once graceful, sophisticated, and street. Perfect stature, wearing a smooth-fitting camel coat that revealed the tight curve of his butt in jeans and a tan baseball cap, wire-frame spectacles, a smooth, boyish face with a scar on his left cheek. His quiet, mannish sweetness betrayed him, and the instant he sat, my senses read him. Inner child with volcanic rage, 6-year-old boy with a volcano inside him. As I invisibly slapped my face away from him, turning toward my poetry notes on the board, I thought, oh, he would never want me. My butt's not big enough. He scanned my book selection at the table, at the center of the table. I passed him a notebook and pen, but don't recall the passing of time that morning. He stayed after class and we talked. He said he read the same spiritual books, Don Miguel Ruiz, The Four Agreements, and some others. He told me he was a writer and had a manuscript for a novel he wrote. I said I edit. Would he want me to read it? He agreed to bring it in to class the next time. I awaited anxiously for the next time I'd see him. He brought me the manuscript and I gave him a signed statement saying I would read and edit his work and return it to him. Our professional relationship had begun. Soon I was sitting at my desk, hungrily devouring his novel, penciling notes on yellow stickies. As I read, engrossed in the characters, I fell in love with the main character as if I were his female protagonist. I would quietly say I love you to him as I read, slapping myself upside my head, admonishing myself. You don't even know this guy. How could you think to fall in love with him just by reading his story? By the time I had concluded my task, I quickly handwrote him a note saying that I enjoyed his work and thought he had real talent, and would he please stay in contact with me? I dreaded the thought of losing touch with this soft-spoken man with the child inside and the raging volcano. That's another chapter from Vagabond Sky.
Wow, I
And
love
when I read
it.
that last year when we were at the Poe House, people
I
laughed when
remember.
I said, you remember that one? Were you there?
I remember.
You remember? Yeah. That makes people crack up. Yeah. Why would he want me? My butt's not big enough. But those things really happen.
Do you remember? And I was telling my friend,
Yeah.
Edgar Allan Poe home is right on that park.
What?
Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you remember last
Yeah.
year,
Hmm.
la casa de Edgar Allan Poe, el poeta, está en ese parque, ¿verdad? El año pasado, la puesta en circulación del el libro de las memorias del Bronx, donde nosotros también estamos como parte de de ese libro, de ese ejemplar, número 9. Cuando estaban leyendo la persona, was that a hawk, Lisa? You saw
What?
the bird that was by the window? When
That
people
was
remember,
the other chapter when
do you,
it was basically cloud watching. I was watching some clouds and they looked like a bird and then they looked like an angel. Oh, but then when we went to the lake and the Canadian geese. Yeah.
no, what I'm talking about, I don't, not about your story, which is beautiful. But do you remember when we were reading last year on the book signing of the
Oh,
number 9
right.
memoir, by
Mhm.
the window, there was a bird there for a long time. You didn't notice that?
You know what? I remember people talking about it, and was it a pigeon or a different kind of bird?
Oh, hawk. It was like
A hawk? It was a hawk.
a big one. And it was just
Yeah.
there like this, like
Yeah, I remember
listening.
people talking about it. I remember that. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would say that's Edgar Allan Poe.
His spirit, right.
He's
Oh my God,
he's so
because
happy
Edgar
that
Allan
he's
Poe wrote about the raven, the crow. He wrote a lot about, yeah.
was a raven. And then there was someone
Oh my
that in
God.
the park we're talking about some. I think it was a raven. I don't know. But the thing is that this bird was right there by the window.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to Edgar Poe home, which is now a museum on
Mm-hmm.
Kingsbridge and Grand Course, that park, for those that do
Yeah.
not know, por lo que no saben, en Kingsbridge y Grand Concourse hay un parque de Edgar Allan Poe. Ahora bien, ese es el parque que fue nombrado por el poeta Edgar Allan Poe. Y nosotros leímos allá la puesta en circulación del libro de la memoria, la novena fue allá, en ese espacio que hicieron un centro cultural llamado Edgar Allan Poe. Y mientras estábamos nosotros leyendo, se posicionó esta ave en el espejo, se veía de la parte de afuera, así como escuchando las lecturas, listening to everyone's work. Last Sunday, because I go to church right there on Kingsbridge, I took a walk. I always pass by there. I used to live by there, but now I pay more attention.
Mm-hmm.
And I started doing a video and taking photos. And when I go to the home, cuando voy, yo voy a la iglesia cerca de ahí. Ya yo vivía por ahí, he ido al parque anteriormente y sé que esa es la casita, Edgar Allan Poe, que esto y que lo otro. Me puse a mirar, a mirar, a mirar, a mirar, y había un ave que lo describe a él. So there is a bird that describes Edgar Allan Poe because in front of the home, it
Mm-hmm.
said Edgar Allan Poe home house, and there's this photo of the bird, which is the bird that describes him, that bird that he brought in and brought into his life
The
and his
raven,
poetry.
yeah.
The
The
raven,
raven.
eso mismo, ¿cómo es?
The raven,
El
yeah, which
raven,
is a blackbird or a crow.
raven,
Yeah.
the raven, the blackbird, yeah,
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I said hawk, pero a raven hawk, that describes him because it was in his work. It was right there what we were reading. And to
Mm-hmm.
me, I was so amazed by that. So having said that, talk to us about that workshop that's coming up on the 29th of August.
Okay. Okay. Well, the workshop is called Poetic Activism, Empowering Yourself with Music, Art, and Poetry. And so it's going to be a little bit of personal empowerment, like using affirmations, and then creating a haiku, which is like a short poem, and then having people create like art around it. So people are going to share, I'll read to them, I'll share what I've done, and I'll encourage them. I'll give them some prompts, and there'll be art supplies so people could create something pretty. An affirmation is a positive statement that you say to yourself, and it impresses your mind with something that you want to aspire to or you want to believe about yourself. And so that's how I'm going to start it. So it's about empowering yourself with words and impressing your consciousness with something positive that you want to aspire to or that you feel strongly about. And I'm going to conclude, and people are going to share, and we're going to, have conversations. And then we can also do some relaxation breathing and also some vocal modalities. And then I was going to conclude with one of my songs on the guitar, or maybe just play it for them from the internet. We'll see what happens.
Let me translate before I forget everything that you
Sure.
said. Which I might have to be like, what was you say? Bueno, vocalidades modales de de la vocalización. Eh, Ella le va a dar como el pie para algunos poemas, pero vamos nosotros ella en su taller perdón, ella va a, a trabajar mucho con con los haiku, con los haiku. Ella le gusta mucho trabajar con los haiku y entonces vamos a tener música, va a incluir la música también y son music, haiku, um, what else, Lisa?
Oh,
Music, haiku,
affirmations,
afirmaciones
and
también,
creating art around your
creando
affirmation or
arte
your
y
haiku.
afirmaciones, que las afirmaciones son muy buenas en nuestras vidas porque nosotros nosotros, eh, es como las afirmaciones como manifestaciones, eso es como la, es como cuando tú manifiesta algo, ¿verdad? Tú lo hablas y sale al universo. Las afirmaciones son muy buenas también, que es igual casi, ¿verdad? Y vamos a trabajar eso de las afirmaciones en el taller de Lisa Roma y son muy buenas. Ella tiene muchas afirmaciones muy lindas que nos ayuda. Entonces le da con la música, haiku, y eso affirmation, haiku, music.
And something else.
What else?
The like relaxation breathing and also toning, vocal toning and visualization. Yeah.
Okay, so vocal toning. Entonces vamos nosotros a utilizar a entonar nuestra vocalización. Eh,
That's
sí,
fun.
no, es una palabra muy grande,
That's
es una palabra
fun.
de domingo. That's a Sunday word. La vocalización también. eh, Vamos a trabajar y a entonar. Si usted dice de que no, que yo no canto, que yo no puedo entonar,
Mhm.
vamos a trabajar todo eso. Vamos a trabajar la vocalización, entonación, y va a ser súper chévere. A mí me gusta todo esto. Va a ser fabuloso. Y también, what else can you tell us about that workshop? ¿Qué más nos puede decir sobre ese taller que vamos nosotros
Well,
a aprender?
if you don't know how to write a haiku, you're going to learn how to write a haiku. You're going to learn how to write affirmations for yourself. That's something that I do a lot. I create affirmations. I'm going to have an affirmation book and make cards and print them and
Okay. Ella
yeah.
dice que si no sabe escribir un haiku o si se le hace un poquito, qué sé yo, como difícil escribir un haiku, eh, puede utilizar eh, las afirmaciones. Las afirmaciones ya eso puede venir de ti, de tu corazón, de cómo tú te sientas, de lo que quieres escribir. O ella también te puede ayudar, ella va a traer afirmaciones que son muy chulas, en el cual eh, puede, nos puede ayudar a nosotros para esto, para los que sientan que es un poquito de reto escribir un haiku, ya que sí es un poco de reto escribir un haiku. Okay, I think I translated.
Good, good. Yeah. So I'm going to
Okay.
share techniques, things that I do, creative and healing techniques and just empowerment techniques. That's why I call it poetic activism.
So ella va a impartir técnica que ella utiliza para que ustedes también la aprendan, esa técnica que ella utiliza en su literatura, ¿verdad? Ella tiene una forma de que ella, eh, ¿tú sabes qué? I had a student that did that, she wrote a lot of different haiku,
Mm-hmm.
a lot in the last workshop I conducted.
Yeah.
Tuve un estudiante que ella escribió muchos haiku, y yo le dije, no, eso está excelente, that's wonderful, you could do that, you know. When it comes to poetry,
Yeah.
everything is valid. Cuando se trata de literatura, de poesía, todo es valuable. No hay un bien ni hay un mal. There's no right or wrong
Right.
when it comes to poetry because there's free verse. And then if you do the haiku and you do a lot of haiku, it's okay because that's what Lisa does. Lisa
It's
writes a
whatever you
lot of
choose. Yeah.
haiku and it's okay and it's acceptable. Let's open the floor now for people that are there that want to ask, maybe they want to ask you something or
Mhm.
I don't know what they have in mind. I am going to now give allow participant to unmute themselves, although, so just raise your hand and just, whatever you want to say, or if you have a question for Lisa, this is the time. Anyone? Can you alguien que tenga alguna pregunta para Lisa, se puede quitar el micrófono. If you have a question, if you want to congratulate anyone, Lisa, si tienen alguna pregunta, if you have any question, this is the time. You can raise your hand or you can mute yourself. Este es el momento que puede quitarse el micrófono o puede solamente levantar las manos. Nos dejan saber por ahí. I congratulate you. Okay, somebody's saying something. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Dermy? See
Your
Dermy?
cousin.
Hola, my cousin. Her?
Hi.
I cannot fix the phone, so bear with me.
Okay. Hi.
Okay, hi. I always had like I always imagine poem being like you have to rhyme all the time. So I
Only if
learned,
you want to.
yeah, but it's like it doesn't. I learned from Lina last night that it has different like stages of it, and it's quite interesting. And that took me back to a sonnet that do you remember World Humanity classes in college, Lina? That I learned in World Humanity class in college. We used to take that. We used to take it out of the school. Anyway, so I remember the sonnet from Shakespeare that I loved it, but I didn't know why I loved it. I guess because of the character, and because to me it didn't make any sense because it didn't rhyme, and I was totally wrong. And now I discover that no, poet, sonnets, they can be just part of a creation of a painting, describing. They can be part. That's why these different stages. So does that apply to an artist? Let's say that wants to, like you spoke about love in a very interesting way, right? Does an artist, let's say when you are writing your poems, I'm trying to find the right words. Do you, what's the word? Jesus. Anyway, I want to write a poem, but I want the poem to rhyme. Let's put it that way. Okay. Because if it doesn't rhyme to me, it's like the Shakespeare that I read, so I need to step out of it. Although I'm using the stages that we discussed last night with Lina, but I end up back on the rhyming thingy. So it's like I can escape from that pattern.
Okay.
And I want to.
You want
So
you want to
I want
rhyme,
to,
but you want to not rhyme also.
I want to write, but I want to write not to, because I end up like rhyming, like it rhymes all the time. When I want to
Mhm.
write, it's like something that I would describe as say a painting or something like
Right.
that. That doesn't really have to rhyme. It can be just like you read a great one with your about your relationship with your husband, ex-husband.
Hmm.
That was amazing because it says a lot. That's
Yeah.
what I want to do. Like write
You
something
mean
that says a lot that you can
with a
actually
few words.
exactly,
Yeah.
and it's nearly impossible for me.
Well,
So any technique that maybe set your mind to just explore your thoughts, any techniques that I can use to just snap out of this state.
okay. Well, first of all, don't restrict yourself. Like, however the poem wants to come out, let it come out. And you could always edit it. You could always edit your poetry and you could write different versions of it. What I like to do with why I love haiku so much, and I started liking that when I was really younger, that you could say so much with so
Mhm.
few words and it trains you. It's like a discipline. Like it's like I look at haiku poetry as a photograph. It's like a snapshot of a
Yeah,
moment in
yeah,
time,
exactly.
because it's so brief, because it's only 17 syllables. And so it's poetry is like a discipline. It's like
Sorry.
poetry is like making a painting, but it's powerful because you're packing in so much with like a restricted amount of syllables, but you can use whatever words you want in a creative way, you know? And so, but you could also write poetry that's free form, that's free verse,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it doesn't have to rhyme, but there's also something called the internal rhyme, where it doesn't have to necessarily rhyme at the end of the line, but there are rhymes that are in mid-sentence, in
That it falls
mid-line.
right after. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That's called internal rhyme. And just allow yourself, allow your spirit to be free when you write poetry. Like if you have like a thought or an idea or a concept or a person, or a feeling or whatever it is that you want to write about it, write that word down or write a title, make up a title, for your poem that expresses what you want to say without using the word.
Got it.
That's another challenge, but that helps,
Yeah,
you know.
got it. That's very interesting.
Yeah, there's all kinds of interesting techniques, but also reading other people's poetry. If you have any poets that you like, or you could even find them online. You could look up poets online, if you like Latino poets or Native American poets. I mean, you know, there's such a rich, um, diversity of poets. And I could suggest things, I could share them with Lina. We could have like an ongoing thing. If you wanted to start a workshop, we could do our own workshop.
Yeah,
I love that.
good.
Yeah.
I this workshop that I am starting with them is something that I'm going to continue doing
Yeah.
on virtually and also on here at Fogon Art Center. But you could share also on the chat
Yeah.
any other poets that you think could benefit. So I just want to translate a little bit, not a lot, because all of that I
Okay.
cannot remember all of that.
Okay.
So estaba preguntando Dermin de, de la rítmica de la poesía, que ella creía que tenían que rimar todo, y anoche aprendimos que no tiene que rimar, ¿verdad? Y entonces ella estuvo hablando de eso. Entonces también le dice Lisa que ahí está la ritma que está al final con las vocales, ¿verdad? como decimos, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are, star, are. Por ejemplo, o la araña pequeña salió a caminar bajo la lluvia y tuvo que nadar, caminar. No tiene que estar la rima tampoco al final. La rima no tiene que estar al final, pero sí la rima puede estar también dentro de las líneas del poema. So podemos trabajar, se puede trabajar eso también como elemento de que la línea no tiene que estar, no tiene que rimar en lo absoluto, porque puede ser un verso libre que usted esté escribiendo también. Y a veces también, como dice Lice, como le dije anoche, no se frustran porque dice, ay, pero esto no ritma. ¿Y por qué esto no ritma? Se supone que, que ritme, y yo no, y no veo como que está rimando. No, está bien, es okay. Si del corazón usted está escribiendo, del corazón es que tiene que salir todo. Y a veces el corazón, aunque ritma, no tiene que rimar. I'm
Got
saying
it.
even, from the heart,
Yeah.
they say, oh my God, it doesn't sound that good because it doesn't, it's not rhyming. It's okay because you're writing from the heart that it has a rhythm, it doesn't have to rhyme. That's what I just finished saying, like a joke, like one of my jokes. Okay, so anybody else? I don't know in the chat, anybody else have anything? Okay. Yes, yes. So last night, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lisa, for your time. Thank you so much for that workshop that you are going to be conducting here at El Fogon Art Center on the 29th of August from 1 to 4. It's going to be fun.
1 to 3.
Come and show up. And you know what? I'm thinking, even if you don't register and get a ticket through Eventbrite, for those people, excuse me, that are here and that are on the Zoom, I know at the door is $25.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
We're gonna skip that $5 because
Yeah.
you made it your business to come and show up, and it's gonna be $25 for you as well. So even if you don't get a chance to purchase a ticket on Eventbrite on the 29th of August at 12:45, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I see you here, and your entrance to come in, to be part of the workshop will be $20. This workshop costs a lot of money. These are wonderful artists that are collaborating with Arte Mujer for this year. This is not what the workshop is worth. But they are collaborating because they know it's for a cause. So 25% of the workshops that are being provided here through the festival Arte Mujer 2026 is going to be going towards Venezuela, okay, because Venezuela still needs a lot of help. And when we started doing this, I said let's every year we dedicate the festival to a country, and I said this year we are dedicating the festival to Venezuela. So we are dedicating this festival to Venezuela, and everything that you spend, every penny that you spend on a raffle, we're gonna have a raffle. We have paintings that we're gonna raffle here from wonderful artists, and that painting, the money that we gather from that painting is gonna go towards Colombia. Because as artists, we have to make a change, and this is part of it. We have to be there for people that are in need. So this is what we're doing with a workshop. 25% of what we make is gonna go to Colombia. And then, of course, the artist is gonna get their percentage. 50% is for the artist. And then from the 25%, from the 50%, then we take 25% and it will go to Colombia, and the raffle then of 25% also will go to Colombia. Okay, so it's going to be wonderful. You are going to be learning, but at the same time, you are contributing. And if for any case you are not able to make it to the workshop and you're going to want to purchase a ticket and give it to someone else, it's fine. If you want to purchase a ticket and just say that it's a collaboration, it's also fine. It is okay. That is not going to be a problem. I appreciate you for doing that because we are accepting, definitely we are accepting donation for this festival also because this festival costs money. It costs money, the taxis, the food, the drinks, the snack. I have snacks for children. I am here during the day teaching and producing art workshop for children in the community and parents and adults. Some of you have seen the photos I have shared with you, and this is what is happening. This is what is happening. We are doing this for the community, and we have, as a human being and as a person, we have to contribute to the community. So Lisa, last night, you know what we did last night? Dermi, can you share with
Yes,
Lisa and with the rest of the people that are there what we did last night? About the
last
spider,
night,
la araña?
oh, that we created what Lina called a centipede. So it's like a
Centipede?
spider.
No, spider.
It's a circle. She was trying to teach you how we can just explore our mind and create a poem in like very little time. So we created a circle, and in that circle we wrote in the middle our thoughts. Look at something in the room, and what catches your attention the most, that's what you're going to put there. And then you're going to do like lines around the outside of the spider, and in each line you're gonna put sort of like an introduction. What is it about? Like, what do you think about what you put in the center of the circle? And in each line you're gonna write the flower is red. Let's say I put flowers in the middle, so I will put flowers red on a beautiful sunset. So I put that there. And then the next one, it would be like, why flowers are wild? I wonder. And like that. So, and you keep on going until you feel, you can do as many lines as you want outside. Those are the little spider legs. So, and that's what we did. And it was really interesting because that I couldn't believe it how fast I did that little poem, which is cute, but it is a poem.
Yeah.
In like such little
technique.
time. It was an amazing technique.
Lina is very inventive.
Yeah.
So I would
I love it.
I would love for each and one of you right now to get a piece of paper and a pen.
I'm ready,
okay?
honey.
Because I would like for you to also be part of this number 2, the second part of the workshop. Last night, because of the rain and all of this that was happening, we were not able to do, the whole workshop. But we decided that today we will finish. And these are just elements that we were learning about. Okay, these are elements, and I just want to go to, because I know some of you were not here last night, and I just want to go to, let's see, just so we're gonna go back to imagery because it's the
Right, yes.
is the one is where we were left. We were left there on imagery, but I also want to get out of here. I want to go to, okay, I got to use this. I want to go to other elements that we use. Okay, so let's present and let's go to the beginning. Just so I don't know what's going on, but it's not showing up there. Let's see. Okay, it is now. The elements of poetry, the tool that poets use. We talked about what is a poem, hablamos de lo que es un poema y todo eso. Ustedes pueden ir a el de ayer para ustedes aprender todo esto. You could go back, like, later on to the live on Facebook from yesterday, just so you could have an idea of what we are talking about, because we already, read and learned about all these different elements of poetry. And we were left on imágenes. Ustedes pueden ir al anterior y ustedes pueden ver que nosotros aprendimos de todo esto, la estructura, el ritmo, la ritma, las imágenes. Nosotros, el sonido. No aprendo de eso, Dimo. El sonido viene todavía. El patrón rítmico, aprendimos del patrón rítmico, un tipo de estructura de lo que es un haiku, el ritmo, que es el patrón de sílaba tónica y átonas de un verso. Pero, y van a escuchar ejemplos del ritmo y todo eso, ejemplos de las rimas también. Eso es en el taller de ayer. So you could go to yesterday in YouTube, follow me on YouTube, and you'll be able to go over all of these elements that we went over yesterday. And we did all of that, and we ended on imagery, which is imágenes, ¿verdad? Que es lenguaje descriptivo que crea imágenes vívidas en la mente del lector. So, nosotros ya pasamos todo esto, que estructura, structure, ejemplo de todo esto. Yo lo que quiero que ustedes vayan y aprendan el ritmo, la rima, todo esto está ya en YouTube de ayer. All of this is on YouTube from yesterday. So you go back. Oh, and nos quedamos aquí en imágenes, como ya le escribí, example of imagery. El ejemplo, one way that imagery is used in poetry is through vivid description that appeals to the senses, painting a picture in the reader's mind. For example, describing a sunset with colors like fiery orange and deep purple helps the reader visualize the scene and feel its warmth. This technique is common in many classic poems and helps bring the words to life. También en novelas se utiliza eso. Cuando están describiendo una escena, ¿verdad? Como yo le llamo, in novels, we also use this, he left the apartment, grabbed the door and knob and turned it to the side. The doorknob was cold as winter. So there you're using your senses, right? And you're like visualizing like, wow, cold as winter. That means that the doorknob was very cold. Entonces, como el ejemplo de ayer, y también se utiliza en la novela, como, oh, mira, él salió por la puerta y tocó el manubrio de la puerta y estaba frío, tan frío como el frío de invierno. Y ahí ya usted está utilizando su sentido y está visualizando que la puerta estaba súper fría, el manubrio de la puerta estaba bien fría porque el frío de invierno es muy frío. Entonces, brevemente ya para terminar con lo que queda de las imágenes, just to to finish, with the elements, con los elementos, lo que termina, tenemos también sound. We have sound, in the element that poets use to create a poem is sound, which is the use of alliteration, assonance, consonants, and onomatopoeia to enhance auditory appeal. Onomatopoeia, pia, onomatopoeia, we said TT, onomatopoeia to enhance auditory appeal. We use also the sound. And a sample of sound, oh my God, I'm going too far. Okay, también en sonido, nosotros en estos elementos utilizamos el sonido como la alteración, asonancia, consonancia y onomatopeya para realizar el atractivo auditivo del sonido, ¿verdad? Y muchos de ustedes están diciendo como que, ¿y qué es eso? ¿Y qué es lo que es una onomatopeya? ¿A dónde se compra eso? Where do you buy that? Onomatopeya. Entonces nosotros acá también tenemos el ejemplo, ¿verdad? Del sonido. Poets use sound devices to create rhythm and meaning and stir emotions in their work. These tools like alliteration, assonance, consonants, and onomatopoeia, like on a sample, is the rain in Spain stays mainly on the plain. Eso es un ejemplo. Porque como
That's
que
from My Fair
suena,
Lady.
the rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
One of my favorite musicals.
Yes. Es
My
como
Fair Lady.
esa música, ¿verdad? Esa música que, que, que nosotros cuando escribimos poesía queremos tener ahí también. El tono, tone, the attitude or mood expressed by the poet. El tono es, ¿verdad? El sentido, la actitud, lo melancólico, es un poema que es basado en el ánimo, el sentido, cómo se siente el poeta, how the poet is feeling at a moment, qué transmite a través de las palabras, el estilo, el ritmo del poeta. Es un hilo emocional, es un hilo emocional que moldea nuestra conexión con el poema. El tono puede ser alegre, jovial, con imágenes luminosas, un ritmo ágil, o bien triste y reflexivo, evitando la atrospección mediante palabras suaves y ritmo pausado. Entonces, the tone of a poem is the mood of feeling conveyed through the poet's words. Este es el tono, how the poet is feeling, what are you transmitting to the audience, to the reader, is, in the style and the rhythm. It's emotional, it's those emotional threads shaping our connection to the poem. So when you read it, you're like, oh, wow, it must have been sad or happy, or, oh, wow, that's messed up, what the poet experienced that he's letting us know about it. A poem's tone can be happy and cheerful with bright images and a fast pace, or sad and thoughtful, encouraging quiet reflection with soft words and slow rhythm. Usted se puede dar cuenta cuando usted lee un poema que está así, ¿verdad? Que la gente se queda como, wow, a veces ni aplauden, pero no es porque el poema es malo, sino porque es que como que se queda como que, mierda. So sometimes you could notice that when the poet reads this deep poem and nobody even claps because everyone is like, wow, that's deep,
Mesmerized.
that's deep. So it's, melancholy tone, for example, this one, the shadows linger, the heart grows cold. Eso es bien, un tono bien melancólico, es las sombras perduran, el corazón se enfría. Estos son elementos que ustedes pueden utilizar en su poema. These are elements that you could use in your poem. El tono, trabajen el tono. ¿Qué tono le quiero yo llevar a ese poema? What tone do I want to bring to this poem? Is it happy? And it could vary to, you could do the happy and then the, you know, at the end you could change it. It's up to you. What is the tone? But you have to be careful with this because you really want to make sure the reader gets what you're talking about. Tiene que tener cuidado con esto, con el tono, porque usted quiere que el que está leyendo su poema entienda en verdad el tono que usted le quiere dar a ese poema. Si es melancólico, eso no importa. Usted está ahí expresando sus sentimientos. If it's melancholic, it's okay, it's all right, you are expressing your feeling. So también tenemos el tema, the theme of a poem. It is central, its central idea, the message or underlying meaning. Esto es muy importante, el tema del poema, porque es su idea central. Remember when we did the circle yesterday? We did the spider web yesterday? Cuando hicimos la araña ayer. El tema central estaba en el medio, en la cabeza de la araña. The central theme was inside the head of the spider. Eso es lo más importante. Y desde ese centro nosotros comenzamos a crear. From that center we started creating from the theme, por el tema. El tema es un poema, es su idea central, mensaje o significado, subyacente. Es muy importante el tema. Y ejemplo del tema, example of theme. Themes can be explicit, clearly stated, or implicit. Okay, suggested through imagery and symbolism. Ayer, Dermy me estaba diciendo, oh, yo estoy utilizando este elemento, pero yo no le estoy dejando saber a la persona lo que es. Solamente le estoy dando imágenes y símbolos. Entonces, eso es un tema implícito, ¿verdad? No es clearly stated. Yesterday, Dermy said, the poem that I'm writing is a poem that, I'm not letting the lecturer, understand right away, it's very implicit. So I'm just using imagery and symbolism that I learned here yesterday, okay, because we touched a little bit about imagery y aprendimos de las imágenes. Entonces, yo estoy utilizando imágenes y simbolismo para yo escribir mi poema. Entonces, el tema puede ser bien claro o puede ser implícito. Okay, they often revolve around love, loss, nature, or the passage of time. Analyzing these elements allows readers to uncover the deeper meaning and insight intended by the poet. Entonces, en el tema, como dije anterior, el tema es su idea central, el mensaje o significado subyacente y ejemplo de tema. Los temas pueden ser explícitos, expresados claramente o implícitos, sugeridos mediante imágenes y simbolismo. Y ayer el poema que comenzó a escribir Dermy fue así, fue más como con simbolismo. A menudo giran en torno al amor, la pérdida de la naturaleza o el paso del tiempo. Analizar estos elementos permite a los lectores descubrir los significados más profundos y las ideas que el poeta quiso transmitir. ¿Ok? Eso es lo que es. For instance, a poem, this is an example, a poem that frequently references blooming flowers and vibrant sunsets might explore themes of renewal and the beauty of life's moments. Y aquí estamos, entonces, la metáfora, los similes, ok. Eh, figurative language. Figurative language involves the use of metaphors, similes, and personification to convey meaning beyond the literal. I'm just going real fast with this, you know. Entonces, el lenguaje figurativo es implicar el uso de metáforas, que ustedes a veces lo utilizan y no saben. Similitudes, ¿verdad? Y personificación para transmitir un significado que va más allá de lo literal. Lenguaje figurativo. Que a veces la gente dice que, ¿qué? ¿Cómo qué? ¿Qué fue eso? Esa es la metáfora, los similes y la personificación enriquecen el significado y el tema de un poema. El lenguaje figurativo evoca emociones, crea imágenes y fomenta el pensamiento imaginativo en los lectores. Por ejemplo, ayer, cuando estábamos escribiendo este poema, al final, ¿verdad? Yo puse flores en mi jardín imaginario. El agua cae con amor en el patio de mi subconsciente. Eso hay como una metáfora, ¿verdad? Como que el patio subconsciente, pero bueno, acá el patio no tiene un subconsciente. Entonces, como algo así, deja al lector como que, espérate, déjame analizar eso, está muy importante. Y por ahí, y por ahí es, right? Entonces, figurative language, metaphors, ya hablamos de eso, personification, enhance of poems, the meaning, the theme, figurative language evokes emotion, creates imagery, and encourages imaginative thinking in readers. For example, using metaphor to compare life to a fleeting shadow might suggest themes of mortality or passage time. Y vamos al otro, que es simbolismo, which is symbolism, the use of symbols to represent ideas or concepts. Okay. El simbolismo es el uso de símbolos que representa ideas y conceptos. Y un ejemplo de ello es los poetas incorporan el simbolismo en sus poemas para añadir capas de significado y profundidad, permitiendo a los lectores explorar diversas interpretaciones emocionales. Poets incorporate symbolism into their poems to add layers of meaning and depth, allowing readers to explore various interpretations and emotion. For example, a dove might serve as a symbol of peace, whereas winter could act as a symbol of death or ending. Entonces, un ejemplo, ¿verdad?, de un simbolismo es una paloma. Una paloma puede servir como un símbolo de paz, mientras que el frío es un símbolo de muerte, cuando tú lo utilizas en tu poema, ¿verdad? De tinieblas, de muerte o del final. Y ya ahí paramos, porque esos son short quizzes que yo no quiero hacerlo con ustedes porque ustedes no estuvieron todos acá ayer. Y ahí, ¿verdad? Yo puedo compartir estas presentation con muchos de ustedes que me lo piden. Nosotros ahora vamos a hacer este ejercicio. Vamos a hacer otro ejercicio. We are going to do another exercise. For those that are there in Zoom and for those that are in YouTube. So we are going to draw a circle. Vamos a dibujar un círculo, ¿verdad? Que ese círculo va a ser la cabeza de la spider, ¿ok? De la araña. Ahora me puse my circle. So in the middle of the page, you make a circle, and then you make the 4 legs, las 4 patas de la araña. No la dejen coja. Make sure you put those 4 legs. And in the middle, in the middle, you could create, you are going to write in the middle the theme. Okay, el tema del poema. Ahí está el tema del poema en el medio. Si usted no sabe, le digo que ahora mismo usted puede pensar en la República Dominicana, en Nueva York. If you don't know it right now, you could think of New York, your country, Dominican Republic, and think of something that you would like to write about United States. Think of something you want to write about New York. Y lo ponen en el medio, and you place it inside the head of the spider. Ok, usted lo va a poner en el medio de la araña. Hoy estamos haciendo algo diferente. Vamos a ponerlo en el medio de la araña, ok. Nosotros vamos a poner en el medio de la araña ese, piensa en su país, piense aquí, piense allá, y piense en algo que a usted le llama la atención, en algo que le está molestando, en algo que usted está pensando con amor también, something that is bothering you. It could be something that you have been thinking with love that you would like to write about. Okay, it could be something that's happening in different countries. In this country, you want to write it inside the head of the spider. Just that, the theme. El tema adentro de la cabeza de la araña. Y en las patitas, on the legs of the spider, you are going to, on the legs of the spider, you are going to, let me think. So those of you that were not here, you know what we're talking about. On the head of the spider, you are going to write whatever comes to your mind about the thing. En la cabeza de la araña, usted va a escribir lo que usted le llega, lo que usted le llega a la mente, lo que usted le llega a la mente cuando usted está pensando en ese tema. What comes to your mind when you think about that thing that you are writing about? Okay. En las patitas de la araña, usted va a poner eso. ¿Qué le llega a la mente cuando usted está pensando en lo que escribió? What comes to your mind when you think about the thing that you wrote in right there inside the head of the spider? ¿Qué le llega a la mente? What comes to your mind? Estoy tratando de ver, vamos a poner ahí.
Should we put it in the chat?
¿Ah?
Should we put it in the chat?
No, you have to write it. You have to make a spider web, and you have to, on the legs of the spider web, you have to write what you think about, on the drawing that you made.
I have an actual spider on the ceiling in my room,
Ah,
one of those daddy long legs. But I love them. They're really good, you know, because I get ants on my windowsill, so they kill the ants.
So, on that piece of paper that you have, that you drew that circle and 4 legs, which is supposed to be a spider, there in the middle, you're going to put the theme, what you want to write about. And on the legs, you're going to write whatever comes to your mind when you think about the thing. Okay, that's the prompt. And the prompt is to create a theme. You're going to think about, it could be this country, another country, a country that you visited, your country that you're from, your parents are from, that you want to write about, or something from that country. For example, I'm going to find my example. I was trying to get this going. I'm going to write about mango, because Puerto Rican call it mango, Dominican call it mango. I'm thinking about Dominican Republic, the mango. Okay, and my mother-in-law brought me a mango today, and I have a mango here with me. So, mango, right? Mango. Everybody knows how is the in English it's the same thing. Mango, mango. Puerto Rican call it mango. We call it mango. Okay, so I'm gonna place mango, which is the theme of my poem, and I'm going to write juicy. Round. I'm doing it in English because yesterday I did it in Spanish. Round. Bani. Bani is a place in Dominican Republic where the mango are very good. They have the best mango there in Bani. So I'm gonna put Bani. And then let's see, I'm going to put Dominican Republic, on the legs. I really like fill out some of the legs of the spider. I have juicy brown, Bani. Um, you could choose, you could choose, um, whatever you want to write, whatever the theme, you could choose your theme. Yesterday, we looked around the room and we chose something. Right now, I'm feeling of freedom, of thinking about something in this country. It could be a park, it could be a place, it could be the music, it could be the food, and that's gonna be the theme, and whatever you want to focus on. So you write it. Let me know when you have it. Let me know.
Okay, baby.
I have mango there. I still need more for my spider. Let's see. I have juicy, round, vanilla, mango, Dominican Republic, and colorful. I could write colorful because they have different colors. I put juicy, round, mango. When I think about mango, what comes to my mind? La gente que están ahí también en YouTube, que hay mucho, gracias por estar ahí. Escriban su poema también. Busquen su lápiz y papel. Y escriban. Hagan su araña. En la cabeza adentro escriban el tema, lo que el poema se trata. El mío se trata de mango, porque esta vez yo les pedí que piensen en su país o en este país o en algo. Cuando piensan en su país, ¿qué les llega a la mente? A mí me llegó mango. Me encantan los mangos. Mi nuera me trajo un mango que lo tengo ahí, me lo voy a comer cuando llegue a la casa. Puse maní porque en la República Dominicana los mangos buenos son de maní. Puse redondo, puse jugoso, República Dominicana, puse colorido. Que me faltan dos más. Así que comiencen a crear su poema. Start creating your poem. This is an easy way to create a poem. Let me know when you guys are ready. Please. I want some. I'll eat it now. Yeah, I'm complete. I am complete. Yeah. Let me know. Déjenme saber em, déjenme saber si terminaron. Are you ready? You ready, guys? Are you ready for this? Are you ready?
A liar.
Are you ready to share what you wrote?
Me? I didn't write about a mango. I wrote about a spider.
No, you don't have to. You do not have to. No tiene. Solamente eso fue como un
I could
ejemplo,
share.
¿verdad? That was just an example. So I want to know what you wrote on the head of the spider. En la cabezota de la spider.
I'll read it.
¿Qué tú escribiste? Lisa, ¿qué tú escribiste? What did you write
Okay.
on the
A long-legged spider dances from the ceiling in my bedroom, hanging from a
No,
creek.
I want to know first, I want to know what you wrote in the middle, like the theme. Like,
I didn't write in the middle. I just wrote this.
oh, you didn't follow through.
I
Okay,
just wrote like, what
okay.
came to me
So
because I was staring at it because it's
I
moving.
understand. I understand. But the idea was, but you're a poet, you probably come up with things. But the idea was of this exercise that you make a spider web, you make a circle, you make the legs of the spider web, and in the middle you put the theme of what you want to write about. So for you was spider, right? So you in the
Right.
middle you got spider, a spider. And then on the legs of the spider that's here, you write the words. Like for me was mango, so I put on one leg, I put juicy. On the other leg, I put round. On the other leg, I put vanilla. Oh, there was one leg missing. I didn't write anything there. I always keep a leg. And on the other leg, I put Dominican Republic, and the other one colorful. I want, and then the idea is that with this spider web and this diagram that we have here, we create a poem, taking the theme first,
Mhm.
right? With the theme first, which is mango for me. I will take the theme of, I will take mango and I will write mango first, right? Mango, mango, and then I utilize all those words are around the spider web on the legs, and I create, you know, verses,
That's a good
verse.
technique. That's a very good technique for anybody of any age. Yeah.
Yeah, of any
For
age. And
children or adults. Yeah.
the good thing about doing this is that it picks your brain, and this is
Right.
why this workshop is called Poetry in Motion. It's
Oh,
because
yeah.
you're moving, because you're gonna take the theme and you're gonna write it, and then you're
Mhm.
gonna think about what I'm gonna write about that theme around on the legs, and then you are going to create sentences. I make it easy for people, and I say sentences, 3 sentences, a space, the stanzas,
Yeah.
the verse, and then you make, 3 more sentences. For you utilize all of this um descriptive
Mhm.
words that is describing your theme. So la idea es que usted tome el círculo, haga la 8 patas de la araña y usted entonces después el tema lo pone en el medio y después de ahí en las patas de la araña usted va a poner esa descripción del tema. Cuando usted piensa en el tema, ¿qué les llega a la mente? Mi tema fue mango, porque estamos pensando en un tema libre de República Dominicana, de tu país, de aquí, de lo que sea. Ese tema tú lo piensas y lo que te llega a la mente de acuerdo a ese tema. Entonces, ¿qué te llega a la mente de acuerdo a ese tema? Es jugoso, redondo, vanilla, en República Dominicana, colorido, porque los mangos tienen diferentes colores. Y me llega también a la
I'm shaking my
mente,
head
I
like I
want
understand
some,
what you're
I
saying.
want some. Yo me escribí ahí, I want some, yo quiero. I'll eat it now, yo también me lo como. Y después de ahí creamos el poema. You could read the poem, but let me see what Dermy wrote first. Dermy, ¿qué tiene en la cabeza de la araña?
Yeah, lake.
¿Qué tienes en
Ah,
la cabeza de la araña?
yo puse, bueno, espérate. Ah,
En la cabeza, el
unexplained
tema.
beauty. Unexplained beauty.
Say what?
Unexplained beauty. Beauty.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, so beauty.
¿Qué
Este es tu
escribí?
tema en el medio.
What did I write?
Y en la patita, ¿qué tienes en la patita? What you have on the legs?
En la patita tengo una cascada. También tengo admiration. ¿Y qué más fue? Aquí fue, espérate. Creation. Right. Y tengo un disparate aquí. I have almost messed up. Creation. Termination. Oh my God, I'm so sorry about that. Did you get, is that your phone? Okay, can you take them out, please? Thank you.
Okay, so ahora,
Okay, back.
you 5 minutes.
Creation, destruction. So now,
¿Qué más tienes?
no, creation, destruction, despair.
Beautiful. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes. I know it's short. Este es el comienzo solamente. Vamos a seguir trabajando ese poema. 5 minutos para que escriba.
Oh,
Escriba
boy.
los primeros versos. No tiene que
Ay,
tomar
ay, ay.
todo. Puede tomar 3 patitas de la araña y en esas 3 patitas, pues ahí crea un verso, una estrofa, ahí, como le quiera llamar, oraciones, que la gente cuando están aprendiendo es mucho más fácil.
Okay.
So Lisa already have hers. I don't know if Lisa, you want to now, like, go back and like do the thing on the head of the spider, and then on the legs you put whatever. And then we're going to share what you wrote, okay? Lo que ustedes escribieron, vamos a compartir, and then we're going to end the workshop with that, with you
Okay.
sharing. Let me see if I can write something. Maybe I could write something. And then we're all going to share, okay? So we're going to give 5 minutes. I'm going to give you 5 minutes, and you guys write.
Go. I like this a lot, actually. I'm really enjoying
Good
this.
technique. It's good.
Remember,
This
you
is-
guys, your mic is, you want to mute yourself, you can mute yourself for now. Yeah.
Yes.
Honor each other with creativity. Mother Earth is speaking out. Does she really hope we scream and shout? Prove to her the reality, the one that sets you free. Visions of love, a new spacious civilization, our new nation. Celebration of love, visions of love, oceans of love, awaken to love. I see blue sky, blue sky. I see blue sky. I see sunlight shining so bright. I see birds flying, flying so high. And I know I'm gonna groove to a new reality, the one that's gonna set me free. A new spacious civilization, our new nation. Celebration of love, visions of love, oceans of love, awaken to love. I am an instrument
20th anniversary of
Okay, mis
11 Days of
amores.
Global Unity.
Okay.
Do you need more time? It's okay if you need more time.
No, I'm done actually.
Okay. Finally, my YouTube was able to work. It wasn't um it wasn't downloading when I was when you do this live, that's how it is, you know. That's how it is. I found Lisa. I was looking for Lisa and it was I couldn't. Ooh, I got my sunflower right here. I got my sunflower right here.
Yay!
The the the
Yay.
the the, the YouTube wasn't working at all. But now it's getting there. I'm gonna have a sunflower for Q for ending of oh my god, I didn't write anything because I was so much into the song. I didn't get to write anything.
That's okay.
Celebration of love. Do you hear her voice? Do you see what I'm talking about? You see how she has that beautiful angelic voice? I told you guys. I
Thank
told you
you.
guys. Do you want to share your work? What you have, Lisa? About your
Sure.
spider? Your itsy
Yes.
bitsy spider went out.
Yeah. Okay. Spider, dancing, wiggly, daddy long legs. I wonder if she's hungry and how far she travels to eat the ants on my windowsill. Thank you, my love.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I
I know.
appreciate the spider.
You appreciate a spider.
No, really, they're beneficial.
I know they
I
are.
call them guardian spiders, the daddy long legs. Yeah. Sometimes my cat destroys them. And I say, no.
How many cats you have?
2.
Oh,
You
okay.
you created a poem tonight. So
Yeah.
that's beautiful. And I really like it. I really like it. And you
I
continue
do.
to work or no, the other day I tell you a joke. I'll tell you inside joke. Tú sabes yo. This is me, you know. I
Uh-huh.
have to be me now. I cannot be nobody else. So the other day we doing the rehearsal because I wanted to look good when she presents. And Yari, my sister, was also doing the rehearsal to see what she projecting. And all of a sudden, Lisa said, "Oh, I have a spider visiting me tonight." Oh, me está
I can show
visitando
it
una
to you.
araña esta noche, me visita una araña esta noche. Y mi hermana se quedó de que, espérate. Yo lo escuché, pero tú sabes, entre nosotros los artistas, eso como tan normal. Y ya dije, espérate. Ella dijo, dije que una araña la está visitando esta noche, no sé. Y mira, you ended up writing about your spider.
I was
Terminando
inspired.
de ese spider. Make sure she doesn't go hungry and bite you.
No, he won't. She won't. They don't like humans like that. Yeah. I have ants on the windowsill, so it ate the ants.
Y ella escribió esta noche un poema acerca de esa spider que tiene como una semana ahí. Esa tiene que tener un edificio ya hecho en tu casa. I think
I'm
it
not
be like
afraid of that spider.
a building,
I'm not afraid of it. No.
building already built.
I love spider actually.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too. I appreciate them. I respect them, and yeah, they never hurt me.
Yeah. I
I
don't like
love
to kill
bees
spiders.
too.
I take them out of the house. Like
Yeah.
I take them and I be like, get out. And then they come back. I'm like, get out. I don't want to kill you. And they go back. And I'm like, I'm telling you to get out. And I open the window and I take a little piece of paper. I try not to kill insects or anything, but
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's hard, not to. And I try not to kill spiders. I try to get them out
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
house. So
I don't have a lot
I
of them,
feel
so
bad
I
about
I don't
killing.
mind
I
the
feel bad
hair.
about killing a spider, really, because
Yeah.
they eat other insects that is not supposed to be around us.
Right, right. Yeah.
You know. Yo trato de no matar arañas porque ellos se comen los otros insectos que se supone que no estén alrededor de nosotros.
Mhm.
Y yo la saco con un papel así, la cojo y le digo, váyanse.
Mm,
Y por la
sorry.
ventana, y ella vuelve
Sorry.
más y se devuelven, y ellos váyanse, y se devuelven, y ellos váyanse, que no la quiero matar. Porque también hay que tener cuidado, ella dice que no, hay que tener cuidado con algunas arañas, hay algunas arañas que pican, y tú sabes, some of them, even if they're small, you think they're like, oh, no, they're not going to do anything. We got to be careful because there are different types of spiders
Of
that we
course.
got to
Of
be
course.
very careful of them, biting you and all of that. Dermy, ¿qué tú tienes ahí?
Ok, ya me tragué las drogas, los
¿Qué?
medicamentos, que ya me tragué la rumba pastilla. I already took all my meds. I was taking my meds. Well, my spider, like I said, so Unexplained Beauty is the title. We were talking about Santo Domingo, República Dominicana, right? And this is what I wrote. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Lina is muted. She muted.
I'm sorry, can you say it again? I'm like, I wasn't able to hear you.
No, it's okay.
A little louder.
So you were mentioned mango, ¿verdad? You mentioned mango and, Dominican Republic. So I said, let's go for the tropical. So this is what I wrote. It's called Unexplained Beauty. Obviously, yes, creation. Clear water, beauty of nature is the view I admire when I'm in Jarabacoa. Amazing creation for us to adore, for most human to destroy. Sinking in despair, waiting for a world that was not repaired. A higher power restore its beauty, waiting for us to share.
That's great. I like that. I
I'm
like
thinking
the
about
rhyme.
my
Yeah.
how's that? How's
That's
that,
great.
Lina? Right? That word humanity class, it sticks here. That we used to do that a lot in college. So
Beautiful.
I
Beautiful.
think
I
it's
would
cute.
love for you to be part of the workshop tomorrow.
Yeah, I
In
told you I'm
photo.
going.
Come.
Yeah, I
And
told
then
you
you
I'm
bring your
going.
phone.
I
And
owe that
also,
to you.
I would love for you to be part of Lisa's also workshop, which is on the 29th. Also, it will be a Saturday. So from 1 to 3, I would love for you to come and be part of it. And you are going to learn more about creating a haiku because Lisa is a professional haiku artist. That's why she writes the most. And are you gonna bring your guitar?
Other stuff. What?
Are you bringing your guitar?
I was thinking about that. Yeah. Yeah, I would
Yeah,
like to.
that
Yeah.
would be nice. That would be nice. So
Yeah.
Lisa her guitar. So we're gonna have some music. We're gonna be, tuning, trying to, I don't know, something great is going to come out of this workshop.
I
And I
think
have
all
a
the
feeling, la
workshops.
corazonada que
Yeah.
sí.
I think this is
The
very special
workshop.
what you're doing. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It really
I
is.
appreciate you guys. I appreciate you so much that you are willing to come and do this workshop. It's beautiful. this year we do have workshops always on Arte Mujer. That same well, no, so that Saturday we also have a workshop on metaphysics. So
Oh,
even if you don't understand,
I love it.
so when you go on YouTube or you come online, you could come in on the YouTube link that I send you. You could translate, you could do the translation and you're able to understand. Even if we speak in Spanish, the translation is going to come out, you know, or in YouTube or in your Zoom, and you'll be able to understand everything. So I didn't write anything because I was listening to a song.
Qué mal.
I'm sorry.
cheated.
That's going to be my homework.
She
But if
cheated.
I have something, I will write like mango, juicy, juicy mango, from Bani mango,
You
round,
can
round. I
add
will
a
do
song
something.
already. You wrote a
Espérate,
song.
déjame yo. Mango. Juicy, juicy mango. Just looking at this,
No.
right? Mango. Juicy, juicy. I'm giving the beat, you know, to sabe el ritmo. Mango. Juicy, juicy mango. Brown, bunny mango. Dominican Republic, colorful mango. I want one. I want it now. Ya, ahí está mi poema. Let me write it. Wow, it's a poem.
I
So,
think you
it's
really want mango.
I love mangoes, but yeah.
No, Altagracia
really
is here.
wants
She brought me a mango. Yeah, she brought me a mango. Mango. Juicy. Juicy. Mango.
What does it say?
Brown. From Bani. Mango.
Oh, they are so good. Oh my God. I haven't had that
Dominican. The mango from
in
Bani are the
years.
best one. Don't talk to me about anything else. I don't care. Capital es capital. Lo demás monticulebra. Pero the mango from Bani, mi amor.
Oh,
Espera.
yes. Delicious.
You know, the capital is the capital, Santo Domingo. For the mango from Bani are it. Those are the best
The
mango
best.
that we have.
The best.
Okay. Dominican Republic, colorful, juicy mango. I want one.
That's very
I
enticing.
eat it now. That's it. Ya escribí un poema.
That's great.
Mango, juicy, juicy mango, brown. From Bani, mango. Dominican Republic, mango. Es una música ya una.
Yeah,
Mango.
that's a song already.
Colorful, mango. Juicy, mango.
Mango.
I want one. I eat it now.
No.
Very
No.
nice. That was excellent. You didn't even have to write it. You
No,
are
because
excellent.
as I was writing the, you know, the descriptive words, I was thinking about it like, and I was going to write it, but then I finally, the YouTube was able to give me Lisa's song, and I was like, oh, forget about the poem. I'm gonna go into playing the song because I finally have her song. You know, there's no internet here. I have a portable internet and it's live and a lot of things happening when it's live. And sometimes when you have too many things connected, you know, that happens. But you know what? The most important thing that I said when I'm doing this festival live through Zoom and then YouTube is that it happened.
Yeah.
And we hear and it happened and it was done. Lo más importante es, tú sabes, no pude hacer el poema porque estaba pensando que el YouTube me dijo, ya Lina, tú puedes escuchar la música de Lisa. Y yo me puse a escuchar la música de ella, pero lo más importante de todo esto, aunque tú tengas tu inconveniente, es que las cosas se dan. Y yo soy una mujer de acción. I'm a woman of action, as you guys
That's
see.
right. That's right.
A mí, no, mi amor, la lluvia, rain, it's okay. I go somewhere else. I couldn't open the gate. It was raining too much. I go to the nearest house and I do what I gotta do. Esto es mujer de acción y eso es lo que es. Y yo quiero que todos ustedes que están ahí, artistas, y todos ustedes que están ahí, que recuerden esto, que cuando tú estás haciendo algo por el bien, algo chévere, estos inconvenientes van a pasar. When you're doing something for the best, these inconveniences are going to happen, but you don't give up. You fight against, you
Yeah.
step on the head of it, of the enemy. Al enemigo se le pisa la cabeza.
Oh, yes, of course.
Usted no
There's no
puede decir,
enemy.
ay, no se pudo, I want to give up, que esto, se busca la vuelta, se busca la vuelta de hacer estas cosas. Y estamos aquí en este espacio, los espero mañana, it's a beautiful space, peaceful, beautiful neighborhood, nice, everybody around here is super cool. There's a lot of little houses. When you come here, you're going to think you are en el Conde, en la zona colonial in Dominican Republic. Because it's houses, we're right there, we bring tables out for the kids in the neighborhood, and they come out, they walk by, we have popcorn, free drinks, and they draw, and they make painting, and we have it on exhibit of the work that they have been doing here from the past 3 years and this year. Usted viene aquí al fogón, venga, usted va a ver, se va a sentir como en la zona colonial, en la República Dominicana. Nosotros aquí estamos allá afuera, bajamos las mesas y nosotros tenemos pintura, arte para los niños en la comunidad, tenemos palomitas de maíz, tenemos bebida, la gente pasa y dice, ¿qué está pasando aquí? What's going on here? Oh, and I explain to them and I invite them to be part of this because we need the art. Necesitamos el arte. Necesitamos el arte. We need the art in our community.
Absolutely.
And I thank el Fogon Art Center. Yo le doy la gracia al Fogon Art Center que me da la oportunidad el tercer año aquí, third year here, bringing this to the community. Sometimes people walk by and be like, what is this? I don't even know what it is. I live here for 30 years and I really don't even know what's happening here. And I'm able to tell them, okay, this happened, this happened, this happened, and I'm here every second Friday of the month and Saturday of the month, and you're welcome, and I'm here every year from the 15th to the 31st. Everybody's welcome. You come in, it's free, and they're like, oh, wow, I seen it open, I seen you, but then they don't want to come, and they're like, oh, thank you for the information, and you'd be surprised how many people stop by, how many artwork I have there, or people that just walk by. Ustedes, hay personas que se paran y dicen, oh, ¿qué está pasando aquí? Yo tengo 30 años viviendo aquí, no sé qué está pasando aquí. Yo me paro, yo les doy la información que está pasando aquí. Y muchas de las personas que pasan de la comunidad se sientan en esas mesas. Yo le doy palomita de maíz, le doy una bebida, tú sabes, agua, jugo, ¿verdad? Y ellos hacen su trabajo de arte. Y vamos a tener una exposición del trabajo de arte de cada uno de esas personas que ha participado en los pasados 3 años acá presencial en el Fogon Art Center. We're going to have the art exhibit here. Así que ya, sin más hablar, vámonos. We're going to end with Lisa. I have one of her songs here, my favorite one, that is, which one is, Lisa?
The one song of
Sunflower.
illumination. Oh, sunflowers?
I love all of them, but sunflower. I have sunflower on cue. So we're gonna finish tonight with her song. So you could have vaya para allá. So you could have, there was a fly there. Those I don't like. Vaya para allá.
Yeah, I don't like
that those
flies.
things, no, those things, those flying things, and those I kill. I'm so sorry,
Yes,
Lord.
yes.
I'm sorry.
They
that I killed them.
disgusting.
I am sorry. I apologize, but I need to, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
You're
Okay,
forgiven.
so vamos a ver. Let's make sure I have that song so we could end with that song from Lisa. And Lisa is going to be here on the 29th
Good.
with
Yay.
that wonderful workshop. Tell us the title of the workshop, Lisa, one more
It's
time.
called, I was going to say it's called Sunflowers, but no, because I have sunflowers on the title. It's poetic activism.
Sí, con el
Poetic
taller
activism.
de poesía y activismo. Ella va a estar aquí con nosotros con ese taller de poesía y activismo el 29, ese sábado. Usted no se lo puede perder. Ya usted estuvo aquí con ella y no se lo puede perder. Para
But
nada.
there's another
$20.
part. It's poetic
Yes.
activism, empowering yourself with music, art, and poetry.
Con
That is
música.
awesome. That's going to be awesome.
It's
I
gonna
hope
be
you come. It'll be fun
I
to
will.
see you in person and bring people.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll be there. And
Oh,
she reminds
good.
me anyways the day before, always.
Good.
I'll be
Good.
there.
This is very special.
I know.
okay.
I wander afield of dimly lit fog, hovering, hanging ever so softly, gently kissing the tender blades of grass, as green and fresh as cucumbers peeled in summer.
That's
I
you,
hear a
girl.
chorus
Beautiful.
of silvery
Beautiful.
bells and float loosely
Sing it for you in person.
like a stringless
Oh, great. Thank you.
balloon, wafting on breezes
Oh, wow.
through dancing foliage, dodging past treetops, settling on a sunbeam. When I pop and
Beautiful.
seeds of sky pour out of me.
And I'm lip syncing because this is a recording.
Dripping like melted grapes and spreading lavender petals upon the heads of sleeping children, while the earth turns night into day, into night, into day, hoping tomorrow is a field of sunflowers.
I love it. I'm smitten by it. Beautiful.
I wander afield of dimly lit fog, hovering, hanging ever so softly, gently kissing the tender blades of grass, as green and fresh as cucumbers peeled in summer, spreading lavender petals upon the heads of sleeping children, sleeping children, while the earth turns night into day, into night,
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Beautiful.
Amazing. You are so good.
No,
Oh my
we
God.
couldn't. Again, we couldn't leave this. You know, we
Wow.
had to really. I had to squeeze it in somehow, somewhere. However,
Thank
because
you.
it just needed to be done.
That was
Yeah,
nice.
beautiful.
it needed to be
It's really
done.
nice.
Plus, you needed to
It's-
listen, you know, to her vocals. She's
I'm gonna
amazing.
now
Yes.
leave.
So
It's a pleasure
just
meeting you,
follow
and I'm
her.
gonna see
Same
you.
here.
Her,
You
follow
beautiful.
her, Lisa Roma, and on the chat you have how, you know, if you look in the chat
Mhm.
there, SoundCloud. If not, Lisa, briefly now before I just, you know, we end this, you could also
Okay.
share the SoundCloud, how they could listen to your music.
Here.
Mhm.
Well, it's right there on the soundcloud.com Electric Goddess. But electric with a K at the end. You want me to copy and paste it again? Here.
Yes, you could do that. So then we could copy
Okay.
and keep for her. And also just go to YouTube. Just put Lisa Roma and you'll find her. And your Instagram, Lisa, so they'll be able to follow you.
I don't remember what it is. I don't use it a lot, but I have to learn how to do that, you know. You'll show
We
me.
talked about the Instagram. We just put Lisa Roma on Google her and you'll be able to
Yeah, there
find
might be
her.
another person.
But
There might be other people named Lisa Roma, but you'll know what I look like. But I
Yes,
don't
of
use it
course.
a lot. I don't use Instagram a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
I use Facebook more, you know.
I see.
But I will learn how to do this. Somebody has to teach me though.
Lina.
Lina, of course.
SoundCloud, Lisa Roma.
Oh yeah, and there's
And that
also
way we
Reverb Nation.
yes. All right. So I
I made
thank
a
you so
mistake.
much for your time. It was fun.
Thank
It was
you.
nice. We each wrote a poem or the beginning of a
Yeah.
poem. That's beautiful. I love it. And then those people that are, you know, the people that are on YouTube, I'm pretty sure they're going to create a poem as well. And this is what it's all about, you know. I learned that when you do a production, even if one person shows up,
Yeah.
it's a production, and that person is important to us because that person is going to create. And Dermi created, Altagracia created, you created, the people that came online today created, the people that are on YouTube created. I hope they did. But this is what it's all about. And then they could continue to watch this on YouTube and
Yeah.
continue to create poetry. And I'll see you, all of you here on the 29th.
Of
I love
course.
you, fellow poets. Poetry sisters.
Thank
Love
you.
to
Bye.
everybody.
Bye, my love. I want to see you like that again, Lina.
You what?
I just keep staring at that picture. It's like so beautiful. The
This
one
picture?
here that you have the curls,
Oh, over here?
Oh, the
very
one that
blonde.
I
Yeah,
want to do it
yeah.
again. Yeah, I need to
It's
comb my hair. I washed
verdad.
my hair 3 times. And I haven't combed my hair yet. Me lo he lavado 3 veces y no me he peinado
You're a
todavía. Miren.
sunflower.
Look.
You looks beautiful. You're a
Tengo que
sunflower.
peinarme.
Yeah.
I gotta comb my hair.
Yeah,
I
you
have to find some
blonde.
time.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Thank you.
And the
ya voy a
You're a,
todo.
you're a beautiful sunflower.
oh
Thank
my.
you. And I love sunflower. Thank you
I
so
do
much.
too. Yeah.
Bye, my
Besos.
people.
Bye,
Bye.
sweeties. Bye, sisters. Love you all.
Bye. Love you
Have a
too.
good
Bye-bye.
night.
Good
Talk
night.
to you soon.
Let's
Ciao.
see. Right here. Ay, espérate. I want to make sure I go right here first
Okay.
and end the YouTube. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.